Everybody. Thank you guys for being here. I am excited. I am definitely excited about today's show. I got my good friend coming up. You guys all know her. Um, Let me waste no more time and introduce the beautiful, the talented, my friend, Michelle Joy Phelps.
Hey,
Hey, what's up?
hey, Pam Pam.
What's up? What's up, fam? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. It's been a good day. I am excited about this game.
Okay. So now you keep talking to me about how excited you are about what's coming up. Now I'm a little. What are we planning here? What do we
A
have?
little nervous. So this is actually definitely this show is specifically just geared to you and just kind of some of the stuff that you put out there, that you are into, and just stuff that personally I wanted to ask.
Okay.
That there's one that's really funny. Here, let me just bring in the board and we could just start and we could just go with it. So here is the board. I'm gonna put it in the full screen. You can still hear me, right? So look, I got your first fight.
Okay.
You want to talk a little alien stuff?
Okay.
Little like I know that's near and dear to your heart right there.
And see?
I have a question about Sweet Caroline that I want to ask you, and then I want to ask I got a question that has to deal with the word strange, and then I feel like that's self-explanatory. The last one right there.
Okay. You know me too well on the last one. You know me too well.
I figured, let me throw it out there, and we'll get to it. So as we play, so yeah, you play Connect Four. You will go first, and well, here, real quick before we get into that, just real quick, how have you been doing? How's the podcast been going? Just to tell us about that a little bit.
Yeah, you know what? It's been going well. So far, though, I've only really been able to sort of talk boxing. I can't wait to really start going into the other things. As you know, I'm really big in the community.
Yeah.
Things of that nature. I can't wait to sort of tap into that, the whole paranormal stuff, start getting people's stories on it all, because I like to ask people what their stories were like, because I knew what it was like for me growing up.
Right.
Grew up in a haunted house, so I know
I've seen the videos. I know what you're talking about. I've seen the videos.
Casper was my friend growing up, so but yeah, so I can't wait to sort of tap into all of that. And I had been waiting forever. I don't know why it was taking so long, but I did not get my podcast on Apple. So I was waiting and waiting and waiting. We're finally on Apple. So I feel like now is the time to really go hard.
Nice. This will be a nice little intro for you, because there's some stuff on here, we'll get to it.
Yeah.
Oh, let me set the screen up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, fam. But by looking at this board, you could definitely tell that I know you.
Too well.
For sure. Here we got some people commenting. Hey, what's up, H Money? What's up, everybody?
You got my money on KO, everyone said.
Man, did you see it was 70-30. I was like, wow, it kind of scares me because people don't tend to vote for me. So I don't know how to feel about that.
It's funny is I wouldn't even put my money on myself. This is going to be pure luck.
It's gonna be fun. It's definitely gonna be fun. When was the last time you played Connect 4?
I couldn't tell you. So I obviously know it's Connect 4.
Right.
I haven't played this in so long, so this is but then again, I got beginner's luck, so you might be in danger.
I'm telling you, you got two things going for you: beginner's luck, and that everyone voted for me, which is freaks me out a little bit.
And set you up.
Right? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's a conspiracy going on or something. All right, fam. So you are up first. You just pick a row. Basically, the first game we'll kind of talk about the subjects, and then we usually pay 2 out of 3, and we'll just kind of go from there.
We're gonna do a tequila whiskey.
Ooh, I like that. Tequila whiskey. All right. So if you would have to say what's kind of your go-to brand on either one of those?
Tequila would be De Leon. Have you ever had it?
Okay. De Leon. I don't think so, to be honest.
So it's like it's like a huge, heavy square jar, but the lid looks like a golf ball, but it's super heavy. It's a metal. It looks like a metal golf ball.
Oh,
Nonetheless,
wow.
probably one of my favorites, honestly. It's like just in the in-between. It's not cheap. It's not expensive. Well, it depends. I mean, it depends on what you define as expensive. 1970, what is it? 1970
42.
or is it? No, that's what it is. 1942. I heard is like how much a shot? Like stupid, right?
Yeah. I remember Broner came by the lobby bar one time for I think it was Pacquiao Thurman, and was just kind of talking about. He kind of showed the shot to us first, kind of like to what's going on, and he was like, "Oh, it's 1942 or whatever," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, that's cool."
Yeah,
I didn't know.
That can be pretty pricey, but like this brand De Leon is just beneath that. So it's like depending on where you go, you're talking about a $20 to $30 shot. So it's not cheap, but it's not $80, $100 a shot either.
Right.
So.
I want to say the 1942 was like 500 a shot or something crazy. That's why AB was showing us. He was like, "Hey, look what I got."
Yeah, and the whiskey would probably just have to be like Gentleman Jack.
Do you mess with Proper 12?
Do you know what? I've had it before. I'm not. You know what? I wouldn't call me like a connoisseur with this sort of stuff. So I just tend to go with what I get, and if I like it, then I stick with it. I'm not really somebody who's out exploring everything. But when someone introduces me to a new brand, and I'm like, that's pretty good, then I'll roll with it next time. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm pretty lenient, but I do tend to stick to I only do if I am going to, it's going to be whiskey or tequila.
Yeah, have you ever tried Proper 12? I haven't even tried it.
No.
Yeah, I haven't. I don't. Yeah, it'd have to be kind of something like that, like someone intros it to me or something.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. I am gonna go. Oh, I'm gonna go BSB here. So my question for you with them is, what would you consider kind of their worst song? Like, if you can never hear that song, if the last time you heard that song was that song, then cool, because you are not trying to hear that song again.
Do you know what? I don't follow Backstreet Boys the way I followed in Sync. So I couldn't tell you. It's not like I explored the entire album.
Well, I hear you.
So I couldn't say necessarily, and I couldn't tell you at the top of my head, but I do know that their worst album, in my opinion, was the one that was it Black and Blue? Or
so I think that was one of them or something.
The album was Black and Blue, and I think it was even called Black and Blue.
I think so. Yeah.
I think that was their worst album.
Yeah, I'd forgotten about that.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's probably why it was that bad. H Money asks, what do I think? Oh, what do you think about Floyd training Devin Haney?
I think that it was enough to rub Gervonta Davis wrong.
It did seem to, huh? What did he say something? He tweeted about it or what?
So Gervonta tweeted something along the lines of, like, not directly at either of them, but he said something like, "Well, I was going to train in Vegas, but not anymore." So he threw out just enough to make it clear, like,
right. It's just enough that's why he's not going. Yeah, I mean, I
can't hate on anybody taking any type of training advice from Floyd Mayweather. So if the opportunity was there, why would you not?
Right. He's one of the greatest of all time. Why, if you're around, why would you exactly? Why would you not? Why would you say no? I don't want to do. Like, of course you're gonna do.
Yeah, of course you're gonna take the opportunity, seize the moment.
Right. Exactly. Which is a pretty big moment. That ass doesn't come around too often. You know what I mean? To leave a combo. What? I thought Mrs. Phelps was a Pretty Ricky fan. Oh. I think that could be true too, I think.
NSYNC all day, man. NSYNC all day.
All right, MJP, you are up next.
All right. We're gonna roll with aliens.
Oh, aliens. Very well. So my question for you with that is what would your first question to an alien be? If it was like, oh shit, there's an alien, and you would have to ask him what would that question be?
Well, getting over the fact that I might shit my pants or end up passing out. I would think that if I was in like my right mind, where I comprehended it and I was past that stage, I would want to know what their world is like. I'd want to know, like, are we that different? Are we very similar but just look different? Like, I don't know. Like, I think about those things just because I do believe in aliens. So I do wonder what their worlds are like as opposed to ours. So that would probably be, it would be more curiosity in terms of like their living.
Right. Talk about real quick that video that with the lights over your house. That's
crazy, isn't it? I swear, people are going to think I'm nuts and I don't care. But I know what I've seen. I've also know what I've seen growing up from like living in a haunted house. So what I saw was pretty incredible. It was pretty incredible stuff. And I wasn't the only person to see it. So it's not like it was just me, seeing something and that was it. It was like there was 4 of us outside. We all saw what we saw. So it's pretty incredible to get it on video. I mean, not video. Well, to get it on video, but to also
got it on video, yeah.
On camera.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's the coolest part is that you actually have the video of it.
And it's not even the first time. That's the crazy thing is I follow this UFO Instagram account, and they were showing some footage that was seen out in, what was it? I think it was in, was it Spain? No. Damn it, I can't remember where it was. But I remember I looked at it and I go, oh my God, that looks exactly like what I caught over my parents' house. So I pulled out the footage and it was exactly the same, only theirs was broad daylight and mine was nighttime. It was the exact same thing. And so I sent the Instagram account my footage, and they ended up posting it, and they said it's incredible that so many people were seeing this exact object. So that was cool.
That was cool. That whole video is just kind of creepy. It's kind of like, wow.
Like this light floating, and it was like, and it's changing colors. It was weird.
It was weird for sure. All right. Where am I gonna go here? I'm gonna go BSB again. Wait. No. Yeah, I'm just gonna go and sync, I think. All right. So what's their worst song?
Well, a true fan doesn't hate on anything that they do.
There's one song that you're like, you skip over that song.
Okay, there was one that was like the rodeo song. It was like Rodeo Cowboy or something.
Oh yeah, that was pretty bad.
Like,
I don't even remember it. I just remember, what you're saying. Yeah,
you don't bump it. Like you'd be like, like when you pull up to a car at a stop sign, you have to lower the music down because you're like low key embarrassed.
You're like, oh no.
And then you drive off and then you turn it back up.
All right, cool. Yes, it's still on. Yes, it's still on. Yes. You like cut the conversation short with your friend. You're like, all right, cool, late.
Exactly. So I'd probably say the Rodeo Cowboy.
Was that one? All right, let's see. You are up, Phelps.
I'm gonna go with NSYNC.
NSYNC, a call. What are you doing over there? I don't trust what's going on over there. Let's see. I'm gonna go strange, I think.
Okay.
And so, so I don't know if we've ever kind of talked about this, but what's been kind of maybe the strangest thing that's happened to you during an interview, or when I say that, what's kind of like, oh yeah, that was weird, or just random, or like what comes to mind?
I always go back to this one interview. It was the first time I ever interviewed Tyson Fury. And I asked him, because I was trying to get to know him, because I didn't know him very well. I knew him in passing, but I never really sat and had a conversation with him. So I was trying to have an opportunity to get to know like the real Tyson Fury. And when I asked him, what do you like to do on your spare time? Like, what do you like to do for fun? And I didn't see this coming, but he goes, I like having sex. And I was like, what? He's like, I like having sex. What about you? And I go, are you asking me? Are you asking me if I like having sex? He's like, yeah. And I go, oh my God. Never, ever, ever saw that one coming. So that one was probably the one time I got like genuinely thrown off. I didn't.
That's pretty funny.
So that was
the first one?
That's the one. Mm-hmm.
That was the first time you interviewed him? Wow.
First time ever interviewing him. It was in Bolton, England.
That's pretty cool. I was thinking about that, just thinking about like since the time I've known you, and I remember there was that one time you were trying to interview Leonard Ellerby, and that kind of like transient person came up, and you were like, "Oh,
whoa, yeah," and they were like, she was like hugging and hanging. Yeah, that was an interesting one. That was interesting. God bless her. But it was one of those moments where I didn't really quite know if it was okay that she was like kind of pulling on him and trying to hang on him, or if it's because some people are very like they're either one way like, oh, too close, or they're like, yeah, no, it's no problem. So I didn't really know what she was about, and if I don't know that you're right, that was a very awkward moment. That was a very didn't see that coming either.
That was more just random
on the street.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. TJ Ford wants to know if you think Ollie versus Clarissa is happening.
I don't know. Last time I talked to Clarissa, she said nothing was really happening at that point. So unless news broke that I'm unaware of, a few weeks back, she said that she's obviously interested, but she felt like Layla was outpricing herself. So I don't know. I genuinely don't.
I feel like a fight like that would probably have to happen when people can, pay for pay-per-views and and be able to attend, because the gate's going to be a good amount of that fight as well. Like you want a gate for that fight.
Yeah, that would be a fight you would definitely hold in 2021.
Right. Yeah, for sure. All right. Let's see.
All right, Sam, I'm gonna have to roll with Sweet Caroline because I see what you're doing right there.
All right, good job, Sweet Caroline for the block. So my question is very a specific question to you. Are you tired of hearing Sweet Caroline when you're in the UK? Like, are you like, oh no, or are you still kind of chanted? You still like hyped about it?
I mean, I'm not one to go out and start singing it. I like to film people doing it. But the reason why I say no is because, I know that when that song comes on, it's the main event. So for me, it's like I'm hyped. I'm ready for it. So no.
That's funny. That's I've thought about that. This is a very like you question. You know what I mean? Because like I could see where you'd be like, I've heard people talk about just kind of being tired of it. But yeah, no. What is this? Put this back on here. My turn, correct? Yes. Yep. All right. I am gonna go. I think I'm gonna go Sweet Caroline here. Where are you going?
I'm gonna go BSB.
BSB, all right. I'm gonna go BSB BSB as well. I had to block. I saw you climbing there. I was like, nah, I see what's going on.
Let's see. I'm gonna roll with first fight.
First fight. Good job. What was the first fight you ever went to?
The first fight I ever covered was
No, the first one you ever went to, just as a fan.
yeah, that was the first one.
Oh,
I
really?
watched it on TV. I remember as a kid, because we were big Oscar De La Hoya fans, I remember as a kid my parents would used to drive out to Vegas, even though we didn't have tickets. We drive out to Vegas just to sort of be in the same city of the fight happening. So I remember those moments, but I never gone to one. So that was my first fight to sit.
Oh, I thought De La Hoya Trinidad was the first fight you had
No,
been to. I thought you told me that. Oh, okay. So what was the first one then? The first one you covered?
it was Tim Bradley versus Ruslan Provodnikov.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. That's a good one.
Yeah, it was a great one.
That was a good one.
I
Wow.
was at that stage where I didn't know you weren't supposed to be standing up and screaming in the media section.
You were still like, yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. That's a good one. That's damn cool.
I forgot we're not supposed to do
Right,
that.
yeah, we're neutral. Let's see. I think I'm gonna have to I don't know. I don't like the situation over here. I think I'm oh, you know what? I'm gonna put one under aliens here. Do a little defense. Oh shit, I should have put it there. Damn, that was my bad. Oops. Oh well. Anyway.
I know what you're saying. Let's go ahead and roll with In Sync.
Damn it, that's where I realized like shit, I should oh shit, actually.
Dang! I got outsmarted.
Wow. Yeah, and that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, damn, I should have gone there for the block. But I really hadn't even paid attention to that.
I set that one up nicely for you.
You did. Thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate that, fam. Want to go again?
Yeah, let's go again.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm warming up now. Best out of 3.
Best out of 3. 2 out of 3. All right. I will go first, being that I'm the winner. And I will go BSB first.
Okay. I'm gonna roll with Strange.
Strange, all right.
We haven't done that one yet.
Well, that was when you told me the Tyson Fury story and all that.
Oh, just kidding.
Yeah.
Strange experience.
Let's see. I'm gonna go. I think aliens over here.
I'm gonna go Tequila Whiskey.
Tequila Whiskey. And I'm gonna go In Sync.
Oh, you little bastard.
That one, I set you up on that one. I set you up on that one. I could tell you we're not even looking over there. Want to go again?
Of course.
We never got around to playing in Vegas, when I had the board set up in Vegas. Oh, we didn't get around to playing, did we? I don't think we did.
No.
I was busy. I was busy. Wait, remember when we could go outside? Back then.
With other people?
Yeah, when you could be around people and stuff.
Okay, let's see.
All right, go ahead.
Aliens.
I'm gonna go Tequila Whiskey, I think.
Strange.
She's getting nervous over there, or what?
That's where you can't get 4 on the bottom. I didn't even think about that when we first started, so.
That's the strategy now? All right, let's see.
Sorry, 1 second. I'm
Strategize here.
Yeah, I'm trying to strategize. Let's go with first fight. No. In sync.
Which one?
In sync.
In sync. All right. I think I'm gonna go with let's see. I'm gonna go BSB here, I think.
I'm gonna go BSB.
BSB, all right. I'm gonna go BSB as well.
I'm gonna go in sync.
In sync, man. You're willing your boys for the win, huh? Oh wow, that was well done there. I hadn't seen that little triple setup you set it for yourself. well done. Well, sneaky move there, Phelps. Sneaky move there. I'm gonna go tequila whiskey over here. I think I need like little like music, like Jeopardy type music, like in the background. You know, I think I need to get something like that.
I'm gonna go with strange.
Strange. All right. Oh, I see your little game plan. I think. I'm gonna go tequila whiskey over here.
Well, obviously, I'm gonna go tequila whiskey.
It's not obvious. I wasn't gonna do it for you. Right. Where do I want to go here? Oh, oh, that would work. Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go in sync for the block. Saw you scheming over there.
First fight.
First fight. Okay. Let's see. All right. Let's see. I am gonna go with. What are you doing over there? I'm trying to figure out what you got cooking over there. I'll put the trio on aliens, I think. Man, whoever goes Sweet Caroline it will not be sweet. It will not be sweet for whoever that is.
I'm gonna go in sync.
In sync. All right.
Don't question it, fam. Just do it.
Hey. Stop pressuring me.
We're not in sync.
Let's see. Oh, sorry. This is for you in sync, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, duh. My bad. My bad. I was tripping. Oh shit. That's no good. I'm gonna go. Trying to see if I could win another way. I'm gonna go strange, I think.
I'm gonna go first fight.
First fight. All right. Okay. Huh. I'm gonna go tequila whiskey, I think. Oh, we got a question here from TJ Ford.
New Kids on the Block. That was too early.
Yeah, that was too early.
Too early.
All right, fam. What do you got cooking over here? What are you doing?
I'm gonna go first fight.
This is your best game so far. I'm gonna go first fight as well. See you being sneaky over there. This is a good game. It's kind of a good game. Are you counting?
Yeah. Aliens.
Aliens. Ooh, that was actually your death sentence right there.
Why? How is that my death sentence? It's yours. Go to BSB.
Oh oh shit! My bad. Wait. Wow, well done. Wow, you played me. I legit was like, oh yeah, I won already.
But even then, I could have easily have went on the other one. It wouldn't have been a death sentence because
No, just because I would have won here or here.
Yeah, but I'm not dumb enough to put under Sweet Caroline right now.
Oh, duh. No, well then I would have won on that end. So you would have put it here, and then I would have won here. Get it? Because I like you're.
I wouldn't have put Sweet Caroline, and then you just put first fight, which means I would have put one on top of your first fight, which would have blocked you anyways.
No, I would have won had I done that.
Yeah, but you already put yours down. You put yours on first fight.
Yeah. No, I you won. You won. Good job. Good job. Well done. Well done. You got one. You got one. Well done. Well done. I
estimated me. It took me a minute to win up.
You got one, damn it. You got one. I won Shakey's Pizza and Mojo's from Sinisa playing this game.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Her photographer Willie started commenting and he was like, oh, you guys should bet Shakey's. She's like, yeah. I was like, all right, cool. And I swept her. I was like, yes.
Bet something then.
Oh, I guess we should have in the beginning. We didn't, but I would have won anyway. It would have not worked out too well for you.
You know, but I'm not a sore loser.
Right. Yeah. That was well done. That was you. You set me up. I was like getting greedy because I was like, I need to get her to put it on Sweet Caroline. Like somehow I need to get it. So I was trying to like force it on you and not paying attention.
We both knew that whoever put it on Sweet Caroline wasn't going to be so sweet.
That's I don't. I'm telling you, I don't know. I was focused on that and yeah. Oh well. But thank you for being on the show. I appreciate you being on.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me on.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good. It was good stuff.
Next time we'll have to do it where every time you lose, you got to do a shot.
Ooh, I like that. Let's do that. Let's do that next time. So I'm putting together I'm putting together a tournament. So
Ooh.
so I'll have you on the tournament. I'm gonna have like try to get 8 people, and then just kind of break it up into dates, go down the bracket, and then I'll see if like WBC will give me a belt, or if I could pay him for a belt or something. I'll get a T-shirt, or I'll do something for the winner or something. But huh?
Instead of KO belt.
Yeah. Maybe I'll get the green leather on it or something. Well, I'll figure it out. I'll talk to Nancy. I'll figure it out. But thank you so much, Michelle, for being on the show. I really appreciate it. Everybody, Michelle's stuff has been going under the ticker tape. Her IG, Twitter, all that on the bottom. And anything you want to talk about? Who's the next guest? Anything going on?
You know what? Just trying to stay busy, not do enough sitting around. I can honestly say, because I'm up at 8 a.m. every morning.
Well done.
Yeah, I take a morning walk every morning. I walk to go get my coffee, which is 2 miles, and then I walk back.
Wow, well done.
Mm-hmm. I do that, and that's just more of like starting off my day right. I get back, I'm sweating, a shower, I have breakfast, do what I got to do on my laptop, tend to my garden.
Hey, how's that going?
Yeah, good. I got my first little tomatoes coming through.
Nice.
I got my first strawberries coming in, and what else is coming? Oh yeah, my habaneros. They're starting to form flowers. So once they form flowers is when you start to actually get. So that's a good sign. Like once they start to form flowers, you'll actually get vegetables soon after that.
Oh, that's cool.
So slowly but surely.
Your little greenhouse IG stories are the best. I love it. It's cool. It's so cool that you all that stuff you grew. That's dope.
It was I got a really cheap greenhouse on Amazon, and it was the intention was to really just have somewhere I can keep them in to where you don't get all the bugs constantly coming in, because they do fly in once you start to get fruit growing. And put it on my parents' back patio. And it's doing the job. It's keeping it, the humidity in, which is what helps them grow, which I've learned the hard way. They don't grow so well in just dry climate. They need humidity.
Yeah, especially out there, because you're like in the desert, like desert weather, huh?
No, well, I wouldn't say desert. We're in like a wine country area.
Oh, right. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but right where we're at, because we're right in between like the canyon where the beach is on one side and then we're in the canyon. It's funny weather sometimes, because right where my parents' house is positioned, they get such strong winds. And so it's been challenging to kind of keep things from falling, and I have to kind of put special tools to keep the plants to stay upwards and not fall down, because the winds are so strong. Like today, my greenhouse damn near blew away because I left the door open, so the wind was coming through and it was acting like a parachute. It was like almost in the air. I'm like, oh my god!
You're like, no.
Yeah. So try to protect the little babies that are in there that I'm seeding a bunch of new ones, and I've also learned to seed a lot, because they don't always grow. They'll die along the way. So you'll get a few that'll be successful. So the key is in numbers, stronger numbers.
The avocado I put in the water, it's like done nothing, and it's been like a week.
No, it takes a while. I've had mine for 4 weeks now.
Oh.
Yesterday I pulled it out and I saw that the little itty bitty plant was actually forming inside of the bulb.
Oh, okay.
It's forming, it takes a while though. But then again, you do realize it can take up to 15 years for you to actually produce avocados. So that's why I said to my mom, well, it's best to start now.
Right. Yeah, you gotta might as well have a starting point. Exactly.
Because one day we're gonna be reaping the harvest that we planted.
Man.
If it's 15 years from now, it's gonna stay in the family.
I have an avocado. My back neighbor has like half his avocado tree hangs over, and I just started getting into avocado. And so I got to where I have the tool now. Like I have the basket. Like I'm like just straight jacking him now. Yeah, I've so much so, fam, that like my my muscles were sore here the next day because I was out there for like an hour and a half.
Oh
Like
my
I picked like 50 avocados.
Oh my
That's
God.
like $100. Like they're like $2 avocado right now.
Oh, I know. I
Yeah.
know. I eat avocados regularly, and we're spending. You get fortunate. You can go to Sprout, Haas avocados, the ones for like 2 for $5 right now. But anywhere else, they're like bitty, $1 for those, and they're not even like all that great.
Yeah.
So I get it. I have my next one that's going to go up, which I started seeding is peanuts.
Oh, that's how. So what you like? You pick them off and then dry them, or how does?
The very peanut of the shell, you wrap that's around it. You get a wet paper towel. You put the seed and you wrap the paper towel around it, and you put it into a plastic bag. Zip it up and put it away for 4 to 5 days in like a warm but dark area. So I put it in a drawer. I went back to it the other day, and there's the seed. I mean, so there's the peanut, and then there's the longest root already with it. So it helps to form the root, and then you just plant it, and it grows.
That's cool.
Very easy.
That's neat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that avocado works because that's probably going to be the.
It will. Just keep adding water. Change the water. Don't leave it as is. And I promise you, it will. It'll take a while. Like my sweet potatoes are about 6 weeks in the cup, and I kept wondering if I was doing something wrong. And now the sweet potato is full of roots at the bottom, and it's forming the plants along the side of the potato. So it's finally growing after 6 weeks. Like I'm doing something wrong over there. I'm just leave it in water. I don't understand. I got those growing, and now I have red potatoes and spud potatoes growing, and they've sprouted already.
Wow, that's all you got to do. You got to do an update because I want to know what's happening.
Farms.
Yeah, Phelps Farms. That's it. It sells itself. That's it.
I'm telling you, it's going to get to a point where it's going to be like, fam's going to be calling me and being like, you know what? I'm running low. I need me some potatoes. Yeah. I need some, tomatoes. I need some oranges. Like it's just going to be the hookup. I'm
gonna go with like a basket and just fill it up, and then just head back to the crib.
That's how it's supposed to be. Like I enjoy growing it, but once you grow it, it's like I don't see the point in charging people for it. It's like if they need it, here it is. I think that the tomatoes grow so fast and so rapidly, which I believe because overnight I got the little cherry tomatoes. My aunt has one, and she's like, Michelle, you're literally going to be putting baggies full of them in every single day. You're going to have to be handing them out because they grow so much.
That's cool.
Hey.
We'll see. Hopefully it happens.
I'm really excited to see it go further. But I think what's been the most exciting part of, or at least of what I've learned during quarantine, was how to create something from nothing.
Yeah, it's powerful lesson right now because it's even just setting up this show took like 3 days to figure out like the right software that would work for me, like just the visual of the game, the whole setup, like it just. But at the same time, it's kind of one of those things where you're like, this is why I haven't done it, because I knew it was going to take this long. You know what I mean? Like I knew that I was going to take a few days, and that's why I never got to it, because it was going to take a few days,
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's been good. What is this? Awesome. Tastes organic. Have you eaten any of your own food yet? Like any of the stuff?
No, nothing's grown into full fruition yet.
Oh.
The tomatoes will be ready soon because it legit is like a little green bulb, and like like the part that sprouts over it looks like a star, like the leaf that goes over it. All of that is there. It's just that it's green, so it just needs to, I guess, harvest a little bit longer.
Right. Yeah.
Apparently, my potatoes will be ready to go in a few months' time. Is at least what I'm hearing. So nice. I'm pretty excited about it.
I'm excited about the updates.
I swear to you, before I tried growing habaneros, and everything died on me constantly. And for some reason, I'm able to grow everything right now. Like, I mean, but I spend a lot of time with my plants. I show them a lot of love.
Hmm.
So I'm sure that helps a lot as well. And fam, guess what I'm growing?
What?
Ghost peppers.
Ooh.
They're like this big right now, the plant. They're pretty big. Ghost peppers. You can't find those anywhere. I look everywhere and I can never find ghost peppers. So I'm gonna make my own, grow my own.
Got to solve the problem.
I'm gonna put them in. What is that machine called where you can dry them out? Like it's like a.
I know you make jerky with. I know what you're talking about. A dehydrator. Dehydrator.
So my sister has one. So I'm gonna take all my peppers and I'm gonna dehydrate them and I'm gonna create my own seasonings.
Wow, very nice. Phelps Farms. I'm ready.
Phelps seasonings coming.
The what?
Phelps seasonings.
Phelps seasoning. I'm with all of it. I'm with all of it. Oh,
showing up to media events with my own little peppers.
Ghost pepper. That'd be awesome. We got a question here. Ask Michelle what's her favorite food.
I would have to say it's Mediterranean, like Mediterranean or Indian. I love curries. Fam, when we went to Saudi, was that not the best food you've ever had?
Ever. That chicken was some of the best chicken I've ever had.
Ever. I tell people that all the time. I'm like, the best food I've ever had, and we've done a lot of traveling in our time. It's 100% hands down from Saudi Arabia.
Amazing.
What it is, but their meats tasted better. Their flavors were rich, but not like overly seasoned done. Like it's hard to explain, but it was good.
It was so good. I tell people all the time, I was like, I think they feed their chicken spices because it was like spicy to the bone. Like everything, it was delicious. All of it was delicious. Yeah, it was good stuff.
I'm hearing that we might get one of the heavyweight fights in the Middle East. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Probably what, like Fury or AJ or one of those,
or
if that happens.
Wilder the third, because if we want it in front of an audience, a crowd, it might have to end up overseas because the restrictions are different there.
Yeah, that's true. Man, that'd be interesting. Yeah, I don't know. That's I guess there's so many questions, right, yet to be answered. It's definitely encouraging that UFC is able to put on shows because obviously that's very close to what our sport does, But I guess we'll see with because from what I've seen, all media has been digital for the most part. Not all, but for the most part, it's been all digital.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
So the best thing about it is we're moving in the right direction. So even if media isn't allowed to attend straight away, what they're going to do is they're going to find out what does and doesn't work and sort of change the landscape a bit about, okay, the first fight, this didn't work so well, so we're gonna change that. So eventually it'll get to a position where they find a system that does work. And again, we'll slowly integrate a crowd back into it all. So I'm just grateful to see that we're even talking about potential fights
right
in the next month or two. I'm just grateful for that. So
yeah.
If that means another month or two after that, we get to join and go back to work, so be it. Most importantly, like we were saying, it's safety first, figuring out a system that works. And I'm pretty confident that, the promoters are going to figure that out.
Yeah, I think exactly. I think once there's a system that kind of clears everyone or whatever it is, you know what I mean, asymptomatic or you antibodies, whatever. And that you can't get because you figure promoters have to think about the fighters as well. And if we're sick, that doesn't do anything. Less fights for them is obviously worse. So it's
a lot of people into a room and then just roll with it. Like I get it, but that's why I'm Like, I'm pretty sure they're going to figure that out within the first few fights of them or cards that they put on. What does and doesn't work, and how they can sort of find a system that works for everybody, because ultimately it's business at the end of the day for them, and it's business on our end as well. So like I said, I'm confident they'll figure it out. I don't think that anyone wants this to last any longer than we need it to.
Right. No, of course. Yeah, but thank you so much for being on the show. It was a good time. I will. You did get a win, so I did win the first two, but you did get a win. So I feel like
Warming up, Sam. I think if we do
I
another one,
think that's true too, because you definitely got better. So
I was developing strategy. I knew what you were looking at that I wasn't looking at from the start, because I told you I hadn't played in a while. So, but look, I'm gonna take the L, and I'm gonna give you credit where due.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Next time.
Yeah, I think you'll be ready. I think we'll put you in the bracket, and once I get it set up, I'll set up with you, and we'll get it done.
Done.
But thank you so much. Stay on real quick. I'll end the broadcast. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching, and follow Michelle. Michelle, you want to say bye to everybody?
Bye, fans.
All right.